Hi, my name's Ken Pitts. I'm a mortgage advisor and the author of Kinetic Wealth. Let's talk about something that I hear often, and that's when folks will say to me, we talk about their financial future, and they say, "Well, I'm waiting on God. God's going to provide for me. God will give me what I need to make it through retirement." And I do believe in that deeply, but I think that when we wait on God, it doesn't mean that we should be just standing still. God gives us gifts. God puts people in our lives to assist us. God gives us tools, and we have to be open to taking action. We have to be ready to recognize the tools that God has given us right in front of us and to be able to act on those tools to help ourselves. So if you're near retirement, it's natural to feel a little bit hesitant about making big decisions. And you should be. This is a really important time. It's a transition from when you've worked and you had a regular schedule and a regular income to a time where your income is going to drop off and you're going to have to learn to live within those means after retirement. But you want to be faithful and not fearful. The practical tool of a reverse mortgage is part of God's provision for us. It's there to help us through those retirement years. Rather than make decisions out of anxiety, what we really want is to make good, thoughtful decisions about what assets do I have? How can those assets assist me during retirement and assist me to pay my bills, can assist me to live comfortably, and assist me in helping out the rest of my family? Well, if you spent an entire lifetime building up equity in your home, why shouldn't you use it during retirement? Proverbs 21:5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance." So taking action, taking out something like a reverse mortgage, it doesn't mean it's a lack of faith. In fact, it may be the very act that God is calling you to do during your retirement. A reverse mortgage can access the equity that you've built in your home, allow you to remain in that home, and allow you to age in place and give you financial breathing room during retirement. It's not a last resort. It's a strategic choice. So think of it this way. You're not abandoning your faith by exploring financial options. What you're actually doing is being a wise steward of the gifts that God's given you. So I once heard this joke from a pastor, and he talked about this older gentleman who had twin sisters who were a little bit younger than him. He was almost 90, and they were in their late 70s. And he knew his time on earth was coming to a close. So he had grown up poor. His sisters were poor. All he wanted to do was have his sisters be taken care of. So every night he would pray to God, "God, please help me win the lottery so my sisters can be taken care of for the rest of their life." Every night on his knees, every single night, "God, please help my sisters. Please help me win the lottery so my sisters can be taken care of for life. God, please help them. I just want to win the lottery so I can give them the money so that they can live comfortably the rest of their life." And he had done this for several years. And then one night the room lit up while he was praying. And he looked over, and on top of his dresser was an angel. And the angel looked at him and said, "Old man, God has heard your prayers. Now please go buy a lottery ticket." Sometimes we have to act. We've been given gifts in this life. Sometimes we got to act on those gifts. If you own a home and that home has equity in it, that is a great way to help secure your financial future by getting a reverse mortgage. So just think of it that way, that we oftentimes have answers to prayers and we look right past them. This is a really good opportunity. If you're a homeowner and you have equity in your home, this is a great way for you to get access to cash flow, to help you live more comfortably during retirement, to help out family members, or to be able to pass on a legacy to your family. If you're curious about a reverse mortgage and whether it's the right step for you, contact me. Let's talk about it. Or get my book, Kinetic Wealth. That's a great way to get a good background on the reverse mortgage and see how it might help you during retirement. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.